Hello, students, and welcome back to class. I want to thank you all for the great job that you've been doing. The assignments you're turning in look great. Each one of you is showing your work in just the right way. Keep up those good practices. In this video, we'll continue working with percentages by talking about sales tax. There's a catch, however. The nice formula that has gotten us through so many different percentage problems is a little confusing when we do sales tax. In sales tax, there's a total cost before the tax is put on, and there's a total cost after the tax is put on. In this formula, the total is the total before tax. Before we try an application problem, let's review how to change numbers back and forth between percentages and decimals. If I start with a percent, like 28%, to change it into a decimal, I move the decimal point 2 spots to the left. 28% is 0.28. If I start with 9% and change it into a decimal, I move the decimal point 2 spots to the left. That leaves me room for a 0 between the decimal point and the 9. 9% is 0.09. 3.5%, if I change it into a decimal, becomes 0.035. 3% is 0.03. The extra 0.5 is on the end. If my decimal is 0.06 and I want to change it back into a percentage, I move the decimal point to the right, so that 0.06 is 6%. 0.075 as a percentage, the decimal point would be between the 7 and the 5, is 7.5%. For this first example, let me have you pause the video, read the problem, read it through twice, and then turn the video back on, and we'll work it together. Let's do a little work with our formula. Part is percent of total. What we have to remember is that in a sales tax problem, the word total gets used a little strangely. $189, that's the total cost of the microwave. But it's the total cost before tax. There's also a price after tax. So what does the total mean in our formula? We should remember that the total in our formula is before tax. Let's read through carefully. A microwave oven has a purchase price of $189. That's before tax. What is the total price if the sales tax is 6.5%? Let's see if we can fill in our formula. Is equals, of is times. A microwave oven has a purchase price of $189. That's the total before tax. What is the total price if the sales tax rate is 6.5%? I know 6.5% as a decimal will be 0.065. Now, when I multiply, I won't be finding the total price of the microwave. What I'll be finding is the amount of the sales tax. I'll do this multiplication on my calculator. 0.065 times 189 What my calculator gives me is 12.285. Let's round that off to the nearest penny. That's $12.28. Wait a minute. That's big. We'll round that up to $12.29. $12.29. Now that's not the answer to my problem. The $12.29, that's sales tax. But the question says, what is the total price of the microwave? Now before tax, the microwave cost $189. We have $12.29 worth of sales tax. And if we add those together, the total cost, including tax, of the microwave is $201.29. The $189, that was the total cost before tax. Find the tax of $12.29 and add that on to get the total cost after tax. Here's a new example. Let me have you pause the video and read this problem through twice. Then start the video back up and we'll work it through together. The purchase price of a laptop computer is $1,890. Find the sales tax rate if the sales tax is $151.20. Now, where the problem says find the sales tax rate, the word rate is interchangeable with the word percent. Let's set this problem up. Is equals, of is times. The $1,890, that's the total cost of the computer before tax. The total before tax, $1,890. Find the sales tax rate, rate meaning percent. We're looking for the percent. If the sales tax is $151.20, $151.20 is part of the cost of the laptop. That's the sales tax. Now we solve this problem for N. If I want to solve this equation for N, then I must get rid of the 1,890. The inverse of multiplication is division. $1,890 divided by 1,890 is 1 N. On this side, when you divide, make sure that you type in the $151.20 first. It's $151.20 divided by 1,890. My calculator says 0.08. That's a decimal. I'll change it into a percentage. That's 8%. If you purchased a laptop for $1,890 and paid $151.20 in sales tax, the sales tax rate where you purchased the laptop must have been 8%. In this last example, this one's a little backwards. It's going to start with the sales tax, and we end with the cost of the item. Pause the video, read the problem through carefully, and then start the video back up and we'll work it together. The sales tax on a diamond ring is $60.90. If the sales tax rate is 7%, find the purchase price of the ring. Let's try it. Is equals, of is times. The $60.90, That's not the total cost of the ring. That's the sales tax, which is a part of the cost of the ring. The sales tax rate is 7%. Now, I know that I should put 7% into my formula as 0.07. Find the purchase price of the ring. What we'll be finding is the purchase price before tax. Let's solve this equation for n. The inverse of multiplication is division. We'll divide by 0.07. On my calculator, I'll type in $60.90 first. $60.90 divided by 0.07. And my calculator says $870. There's the purchase price of the ring. It was an $870 ring for which I paid $60.90 in sales tax because the sales tax rate was 7%. All right, your turn. Go work some homework, and I'll see you later on today.